Ken Mostock from Ken Mostock Photography. Thank you for joining me for another video. I appreciate that. Today, I'm going to teach you some lessons on real estate photography. We're going to head on up into the Colorado mountains. We've got a beautiful house to shoot up there, so let's go. So I'm up here in Evergreen, Colorado. This is the house that I'm going to be taking photos of. I am not going to take you inside of this house to show you how to photograph inside. I've already gone inside and taken photos of all of the rooms, the kitchen, all of that sort of thing. The tips that I'm going to teach you here also apply for inside as well. So really you can just take what I'm teaching you here and go inside to shoot. The house is right over here. I'm going to take just a straight on shot of this house. I will move over to the side, get an angle shot, and I will also move over to this side and get an angle shot from there as well. But we'll start right here. So basically what you want to do is you want to find yourself kind of right in the middle of the house. And then you want to use the levels that are on your camera. I'm using the Sony a7 III. If you go into the display function, you will see the levels that are on here. Normally, you want your horizontal and your verticals to be completely level, because what that's going to do is that's going to make all of your angles on the house straight up and down, and also this way. When you're shooting an exterior property, it's okay if you tilt up or tilt down just a little bit. It's more important that your horizon is level when you're doing exterior photos. Okay, and so I'm ready to take a photo. I'm doing 5 photo bracketing, and here we go. I'm on a 2-second timer, by the way. There we go, 1 photo down. Now let's go change positions and go over to a siding. All right, so this is my view from the angle of the house. I will get the other angle of the house, but this is what it looks like from over here. I really like this. I mean, I do have the tree, which is kind of blocking the side of the house. That's okay. Down on that end of the house, you can see all the way down. You want to show all of the property as much as you can. And the roof line looks pretty good. I just wanted to explain a few things to you about why I'm doing real estate photography all of a sudden when I have never done real estate photography. Well, unfortunately, you can thank the pandemic. While I've had, things to do here and there, it has really kind of stopped for a lot of photographers. Unfortunately, a lot of people might think, well, I have to close, or I can't do this anymore, what I want to do. I kind of had to have that talk with myself as well. Do I close my business and go out and try to find a job somewhere? Or do I stick with my own photography business, which I've had for 2 years now, and try to write it out and do the best that I can? I decided to keep going. I can make it through this pandemic. I know I can. And that business will get better. It's already starting to pick up. I've had some graduations. I have a wedding next month. So there are some things on the horizon. I think if there's a lesson that I learned from the pandemic is that if you really want to succeed and you want your business to do really well, and in hard times, you kind of have to come up with some alternatives. Is it what I want to do all the time? No, it's not. But for right now, yes, absolutely. I'm making money, I'm paying bills, I'm still getting to shoot. I got to learn about real estate photography, which is something I didn't really know anything about. If you get anything at all out of this video, it's just to persevere, persevere. Find other revenue streams, find other possibilities of what you can do. Just because I'm a pet photographer or an event photographer doesn't mean that that's all I have to do. I can diversify and learn new things and go out and make a difference. And I really hope that you've been able to do that as well. One thing about shooting up here in the mountains is you never really have a level lie. You also get out of breath from climbing the hills. Ball heads are great for that. That'll take care of your issue. Also, you can adjust your leg lengths as well to try to level out your tripod. Because I'm a contractor and I work for this real estate company, they have a set guideline of what their settings should be for their photos. And to be honest with you, they're fantastic. They work great and they will work for you in any situation. F8 is what I'm shooting on. ISO 400. I'm shooting in 5 exposure brackets from -4 to -2 to 0 to 2 to 4. And what that does is when you press the shutter button, it will take 5 photos. The first photo will be 4 stops underexposed. And what that's going to do is when you're taking pictures of a room and you have a window, is that it's going to expose for everything that's outside of that window. Everything else in the room is going to be completely dark. And in the opposite realm, when you're shooting at +4 on your 5th photo, everything in the room is going to be extremely bright. The window will be completely blown out. But all of your little shadows, like areas under cabinets or in corners of rooms or a dark room, it's really going to brighten that up. You want to put the house right in the middle of the frame, because then when you go to edit, you can crop in on the sides and top and bottom and still have the house right in the middle. Then what you're going to do when you have those final 5 photos is you will take them back into editing and you will merge those 5 photos together, blend them. And of course, one other setting that you need to know about is the lens. I'm shooting with the Tamron 17-28 f.28 lens. Of course, I'm shooting at f8 on that lens, so I don't have it all the way wide open. I am shooting at 17 millimeters. We do shoot that for all of the exteriors, all of the interiors as well. 17 is pretty good. A lot of photographers will go 16 or 15 millimeters for just a little bit wider, but the 17 works just fine. Perfect. That's the end of my photo session. I'm all done. I've taken all of the photos of the inside of the house. I've walked around the entire house on the outside, including the back, and taken photos back there as well. So I'm finished. I'm going to head back down the mountain, back down into Denver. I really hope that you learned some good tips from this video. If you did, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell thing. That'll tell you when I have new videos coming out. I would really appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next video.